That's another story, really, isn't it? You know, rock and roll. We'll have to come back.
Yeah,
You'll have to have us back, and we'll talk about rock and roll another time.
Yeah, we had the pleasure of playing with God bless his soul before he died. I had the pleasure of playing with Jerry Lee Lewis. And also I played with Chuck Berry.
Chuck Berry was another wonderful man for rock and roll. I suppose the kind of great showman of rock and roll really starts off, doesn't it, with kind of Fats Domino down in New Orleans, and then it goes on to Little Richard. Little Richard was always really such an influence on so many people, hasn't he?
Oh yeah, Little Richard. Then he influenced what we call the fifth Beatle, Billy Preston.
Billy Preston, yeah. Very, very important, Billy Preston.
El quinto Beatle, fifth Beatle. Lo que comentaban es que mucha gente cuando habla sobre Elvis Presley piensan que es Memphis, y el mismo Elvis Presley utilizaba y se influenciaba mucho de la misma música como otros artistas como Jerry Lee Lewis y muchos más, como ya han comentado.
Yeah, Billy Preston played with the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. Everybody thinks the Beatles and the Rolling Stones were enemies, you know, trying to beat one another. Not true. They were great friends. And the Beatles wrote the first hit of the Rolling Stones. Okay? That's very important to remember.
Al final mucha gente pensaba que los Rollins y los Beatles estaban enemistados, pero no tenemos que olvidar que el gran éxito de uno lo hizo el otro grupo, en este caso los Beatles se lo hicieron a los Rollins. Liebe Freunde, wir haben jetzt gerade einfach gesprochen über Thema Musikinfluenz und diese Künstler haben natürlich mit den Mega-Hits und den Mega-Starts in Memphis haben uns mitgespielt und deswegen jetzt.
Right. Just gonna give you a quick one of Billy Preston. This is soul piano. You are so beautiful to me.
Ahora queda una.
Muchas gracias.
You are so beautiful
Si se calienta,
to me.
Sí, claro. Al límite ya.
Can't you see? I die for everything that I need. You are so beautiful to me.
A ver, ese aplauso para ellos. Gran on the stage del Maspalomas Canaria Soul Festival. Increíble.
That's amazing, Billy Preston. He came to Beretta too, you know. The late, great Billy, yeah. We had Rufus. We've had so many. Wilson Pickett. It's amazing, you
In
know.
fact, this year in Memphis, Tennessee, for our Memphis Music Hall of Fame Awards, we're finally being able to induct into the Memphis Music Hall of Fame this year, Mr. Wilson Pickett.
All right, Mr. Mustang.
Ellos este año en el Museo de la Fama del Rock y de la Música de Memphis han introducido o han metido en este Fame Hall a Wilson Pickett.
All right. Mustang Sally, don't you wanna know your Mustang down? Mustang Sally, baby, guess you wanna go Well, thank you so much for everybody being here and listening to the wonderful Kurt Clayton. And now, if you haven't been to Memphis, go. Once in your life, go. All right? Memphis has one very famous street, which is called Beale Street. At the start of Beale Street, you'll see the great big B.B. King club that B.B. wanted all his life. And there you'll hear great artists. But don't stop just at the B.B. King club.
No, keep going.
Keep going down B. They're one after another fantastic live music venues. And not just in Beale Street, all over town. If you're lucky, you'll be able to go in and be welcomed to a gospel church with the congregation.
Oh yeah. But now one thing about Memphis, Memphis is known as the city of churches, right? Meaning, literally, every other block in Memphis, there's a church. And every church has a choir. Okay?
Si alguna vez tienen la posibilidad de ir a Memphis, vayan. En Memphis se van a encontrar cosas increíbles. Su Beale Street, su avenida, llena de clubs y sitios donde escuchar la buena música, no solamente la música BB Club, hay muchísimos más clubs, pero Memphis es conocida por también la ciudad de las iglesias.
Yeah, no, that's right, absolutely. So, go into a church and get goose pimples. Do you know what that is?
Entren a una iglesia
Yeah.
y reciban
Listening
piel de gallina
to the beautiful voices of the choirs in Memphis.
las voces increíbles de los coros en Memphis.
And you know what? Maybe you'll be lucky. Maybe you'll be lucky.
Quizás tengas suerte
And you will be able
y puedas ser
to
capaz
see and listen
de ver y
to the
escuchar
wonderful,
el mejor.
one and only Kurt Clayton.
Quizás tenga la gran suerte de ver a Casey en vivo y en directo.
I've got to do this right here. First of all, I want to thank Rick, and I want to thank everybody, Maspalomas, for having the Memphis music halls. I truly want to thank them.
Quiero agradecer enormemente la posibilidad de estar aquí, a todos los que han hecho posible esto, y natural para él es un privilegio estar aquí con nosotros, disfrutando de este festival.
Yeah. And if it's all right, I got to just play this one song.
Absolutely.
I just want to play it since we're in this beautiful setting.
Quiere, para él, en este sitio increíble, pues quiere tocar una canción.
Se puede
So
acercar.
it's a one song that in a setting like this just makes you feel good. It's not a Memphis song, but it has a Memphis feel to it, and it's
Quiere tocar una canción, no es una canción con un soul de Memphis,